the payout which a student gets there while working part-time. So if you calculate based on these two figures, the amount comes, average monthly wage comes as somewhere around 96,000 rupees to 1.3 lakh or 1.4 lakh rupees per month. This is the monthly income. If you convert this to annual income, this would come somewhere around 11 lakh or 12 lakh, 11.53 to 16 lakh. So you can take a rough figure, 12 lakh to 16 lakh. So if I take a in between somewhere around 14 lakh rupees per year you are able to earn by your part-time means. This means 14 lakh rupees here. You have to spend 10 lakh rupees per year on the college and somewhere around 5 lakh rupees on the accommodation. Finland, the bachelor's program is of 3 years only. But here it is written 5 years because this is talking about the integrated BS MS program. So University of Oulu International Scholarship is valid only if you go for an integrated program, bachelor's plus masters, not only for bachelor's. Okay, so you'll have to go for the dual degree. 5-year international bachelor's program, although the bachelor's program is only of 3 years, but you'll have to enroll yourself for 3 plus 2, 5 years. Then only scholarship is valid. The scholarship is granted in the form of tuition fee waiver, which covers 50%, 75% or 100% of the tuition fees. So your entire education might also get free. Namaskar, Adab, Shastrikal और Khushamdeed. Very, very good evening to all of you people. This is your Master Teacher Harsh PM who is going to talk about how you can actually study in Finland and which all colleges are good in Finland, what are the benefits of studying in Finland, and is studying in Finland is a good option or not. So in this video, we are going to evaluate all these points. What are the good pointers, what are the bad pointers, each and everything in detail. So kindly stay till the last in this video and you'll have a lot of insightful data and insightful knowledge with which you can take your further decision that whether you want to go to Finland or not. So let's get into the video right now. So but before starting, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I'll strongly recommend all of you kindly subscribe to the channel, because here you'll get very awesome content, beautiful and fantabulous. All such content would be very helpful for you in taking further decisions that in which country you want to go and what all options will you have in those countries, in those colleges, with those scholarships and all such content which I make on this channel. Okay, so let's get into the session. Here we go. First of all, to start with, Finland is known as the happiest country of the world. Yes, you're hearing it right. So Finland is named as the happiest country in the world, and it's not for the first time. In fact, for last 7 years, please mind it, last 7 years, Finland has been named as the happiest country in the entire world, according to United Nations World Happiness Report. So the report also, or the index also, is a trusted report being published by the United Nations itself. Although, just to give you an idea, 2023-24, in all such years, in fact for last 7 years, Finland is at the number 1. And just to give you an idea that how happiness is actually, like, what does it mean, and what actually it means that being at the number 1. So you can compare that India's happiness position is 126th. Yes, you are hearing it right. India's happiness index is at 126th out of 146 countries which have been taken in this United Nations happiness report. So out of 146 countries, India is at 126th position, and we are talking here at number 1 position country, Finland. So you can very well assume or very well feel that how satisfied, pacified, happy the people living in Finland would be. Isn't that great? Obviously. And obviously, living among those people who are very happy souls, happy from inside, very satisfied, very pacified, obviously it enhances your productivity, your happiness quotient, your overall persona, and that is what is Finland known for. Okay, now moving forward, a little more detail about Finland. So Finland is around 6,000 kilometers from India. It is the flight takes roughly 9.5 hours from India, and it is 3.5 hours behind India. So India is 3.5 hours ahead of Finland. Okay. So if right now the timing in India is, say for example, 6:30 in the evening, Finland timing would be 3:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Now moving forward, country. So this country is in Europe. Yeah, and the languages spoken here is Finnish and Swedish. Currency used here is of euro. Euro is around 90 Indian rupees. Now moving forward, let's talk about the living expenses here. So here, if we talk about accommodation, is of 300 to 600 euros per month, which you will calculate in Indian rupees. It would come somewhere around 26,000 to 53,000 per month. So we can take a rough figure of somewhere around 40,000 might be the living expense of Finland every month. Now moving forward, what's the tuition fee? So again, just calculate that in annual figure also. So if I take 40,000 per month, that would be meaning somewhere around 4.8 lakh rupees per year. Okay, so roughly 5 lakh rupees you need for 1 year. Now moving forward, what are the tuition fees of colleges in Finland? So in the fees ranges for non-EU students I am talking about, the fees ranges from 8,000 euro to 20,000 euro per year. If you convert it, this comes to be 7 lakhs to 17 lakh rupees roughly per year. So here, if you take a median figure, the median figure would be somewhere around 10 to 12 lakh rupees. So 10 lakh rupees per year. We can take this figure somewhere around that. Okay, this much you would be able to get a college in. Okay. Now moving forward. Now, what's the earning opportunity there? So earning opportunity there in Finland is that the government allows 30 hours of working, part-time working by students every week. So 30 hours per week is allowed time, and based on the average pay. So 9 to 13 euros per hour is on an average the payout which a student gets there while working part-time. So if you calculate based on these two figures, the amount comes, average monthly wage comes as somewhere around 96,000 rupees to 1.3 lakh or 1.4 lakh rupees per month. This is the monthly income. If you convert this to annual income, this would come somewhere around 11 lakh or 12 lakh, 11.53 to 16 lakh. So you can take a rough figure, 12 lakh to 16 lakh. So if I take a in between somewhere around 14 lakh rupees per year, you are able to earn by your part-time means. This means 14 lakh rupees here. You have to spend 10 lakh rupees per year on the college and somewhere around 5 lakh rupees on the accommodation. Rest 3, 4, 5 lakh rupees would be required for your food. So net probably you would be requiring 4 to 5 lakh rupees every year for your expenses in Finland. Okay, so that's not too high when compared with a foreign country, and that to a European country, which is one of the best performing countries in the entire Europe. Because Finland being the happiest country, one of the biggest reason of Finland being an happiest country is also their per capita income and their GDP growth. So people there are very prosperous, and when I say people there are very prosperous, this also means that the cost of living there in Finland will not be average, it will be above average. So if the cost of living in Finland is above average, you can very well assume that if you are able to stay in a country like Finland at a cost of somewhere around 5 to 6 lakh rupees in a year, that's very cheap, isn't it? Now moving forward. So this is about the part-time work. Now let's talk about the top universities where you can actually consider going. So the top 7 universities I have noted down here. I have listed down the top 7 universities. The first being Aalto University. Now this Aalto University has a World QS ranking of 113, and it has got an international student ratio of somewhere around 40%, more than 40%. So very well you can understand that most of the people who are coming from outside Finland, they are choosing Aalto University. There might be a lot of benefits. Some of the benefits I'll be covering, like scholarship and all such things. But obviously the university must be a very friendly university for the foreigner students. So a lot of students are choosing this because this has got the highest international student ratio among all the colleges in Finland, among all the colleges. So 40% student ratio is not being maintained by any of the university in Finland. Okay. Now moving forward, it has got this ranking. Second is University of Helsinki. University of Helsinki has a QS ranking of 117, but a very poor international student ratio of somewhere around 5 to 6%. Now if you talk about next is Lapinranta. Lahti University of Technology. Sorry, I'm not a native speaker of Swedish or Finnish language. It has got a QS World Ranking of 336, poorer than IIT Bombay or IISCs of India, but still 336. It has got a international student ratio of somewhere around 28%, which is quite decent. Now, next comes is University of Oulu. 344 is the international QS World Ranking. 8.6 is the percentage of international student. University of Turku is 375 with 4.5% of international student. Tampere University 462 ranking, 6% of international students. And then University of Jyväskylä, okay. It has got a 489 QS World Ranking with an international student percentage of somewhere around 2.5%. Okay, so these are the top 7 universities of Finland where you can choose. Obviously, the best being Aalto and Lahti University of Technology, because they have a very high international acceptance rate, because so many international students are coming in. This also means that they must be having a very high acceptance rate for international students, and hence they are having so diverse demography of students, isn't it? Now, moving forward, let's talk about the scholarship. So here, University of Oulu International Scholarship, this University of Oulu, which we are talking about, QS World Ranking of 344, international student percentage of around 9%. They have got a scholarship. Scholarship is for 2 years international master's program or 5 years of international bachelor's program. Now here in Finland, the bachelor's program is of 3 years only. But here it is written 5 years because this is talking about the integrated BS MS program. So, University of Oulu International Scholarship is valid only if you go for an integrated program, bachelor's plus masters, not only for bachelor's. Okay, so you'll have to go for the dual degree, 5-year international bachelor's program. Although the bachelor's program is only of 3 years, but you'll have to enroll yourself for 3 + 2 5 years. Then only scholarship is valid. The scholarship is granted in the form of tuition fee waiver, which covers 50%, 75% or 100% of the tuition fees. So your entire education might also get free. That's great. Now moving forward, next is Aalto University, the best in Finland. They have got bachelor's degree. It will be of 3 years and 2 years of master's degree. You can take only bachelor's degree or you can take bachelor's plus master's both. That completely depends on you. Now the scholarship are divided into multiple categories. The first category being the gold category. Gold category funds full tuition and living expenses. Okay, so if you have been selected for the gold category, this means your entire expense would be covered. That's great, balle balle. Otherwise, other categories cover either the full tuition or the living expense. So either your entire living expense would be covered or your entire tuition fees would be covered, whichever is higher, or probably whichever you want to go for it. Okay, so these are the 2 scholarships that I have covered, but there are multiple other scholarships as well. I have given the reference link, the bachelor's portal, www.bachelorsportal.com/search scholarship Bachelor Finland. Okay, so you can find many other scholarship here on the website, and there would be multiple other websites as well. Okay, so you can obviously check them out. Now moving forward, what are the admission requirements? So kindly see this with full attention. Now, bachelor's program, you'll need a high school degree, so you need to be 12th pass from India, and thereafter, depending on the degree program, admission requirements may include exam requirements like SAT. So not all the degrees require SAT, but some of the degrees might require SAT as well. So you need to check on their website. Now, moving forward, one student is writing middle class left in chat. Achha. So dekho, see beta, middle class can also aspire to go to international colleges. But given the scenario, then a middle class will have to be extremely intelligent and talented, having very strong academic transcript. Because see, if you don't have money and if you don't have talent, the chances of getting into a good scenario is very less. Because then you'll have to fight a very long way to make your path golden. Otherwise, either you need money, then you can go for good colleges, or you need talent. You should be very intelligent, very talented. Then these colleges, these universities will give you scholarships. Otherwise, it's not possible. It does not work out that way, isn't it? Now moving forward, non-native English speaker typically must demonstrate their proficiency. So then you need IELTS or TOEFL proficiency test band. Because if you're a non-native English speaker, like you are not from USA, Canada, where your home like mother tongue is not English, then you need a English proficiency. After that, what's the cutoff for English proficiency? So most of the universities are accepting 6.5. This is 6 also, University of Turku, but you can take it 6.5 as a benchmark, that nothing less than that shall be allowed. Now, similarly, I have written for TOEFL also. Mostly of them are accepting 92, 90, 92. So that's the requirement. In fact, in most of the universities, they are asking for 6.5 only. Okay, IELTS band score. Now, what's the average salary in Finland? So for IT and software professionals, it's somewhere around 57 lakh rupees per annum. This is average I am talking about. Obviously, if you're a talented guy or a girl, you can obviously get more than this. Engineering, it has got somewhere around 40 lakh rupees. The highest of all of them being nursing, that is 64 lakh rupees. And teaching is not the lowest. Lowest is engineering and healthcare. In fact, engineering, I don't know, like it might be civil engineering or mechanical engineering, something of that sort. But IT and software is good, and then nursing is good. Okay. Now moving forward, that was all for this session. I hope you liked and enjoyed the video. I have tried giving most important and necessary details about Finland, but obviously I have not covered all the points because it was not practically possible for me to cover all and each and every details. But still, I welcome your comments that if you need any further details, do let me know in the comment box, or else if you need any video on any other particular topic, that also is very welcomed, and I would love to see your comments in the comment box. Do let me know also that how was this video, did you like it or not, and if you need any other video, do let me know in the comment box. With this, myself Harsh PM signing off at this moment, seeing you all in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care and good night. I tried helping you as much as I can, but still if there would be some points which I would not have been able to cover, so you can very freely reach out to me or to my team for getting that help or getting that counseling or getting that information for that matter. So how you can do that? There is a link in the description box, given in the description box. You can click on that link, fill all your details. You'll get a call back from my team within 48 hours. Why asking 48 hours? Because this service is absolutely free of cost. Hence, we are getting a high call volume. So you'll be getting a call within 48 hours. You can ask all your doubts. You can clear all your points and on all your information you can get from my team. Thereafter, you can decide. Okay. So we would be happy helping you. You can just drop down your details and my team would be connecting with you to give you all the details. Okay, fine. So that was all for this session. Hope you loved and enjoyed it. With this, it's time to say a goodbye. See you all in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.